Hey guys, thankfully it's Jake Flea. Now in this video we're going to be going over something that is kind of hard to explain, and these are just my theories and thoughts and ideas about this subject, but it could be wrong. But it was left in the dumps after Black Ops 2 Zombies map Mob of the Dead. Once Bird came out, we kind of left this idea in the dumps, but now that Black Ops 3 came out, we got more storyline information, and more importantly, Mob of the Dead connections with the Black Ops 3 storyline that could help us further understand why this happened. And what I'm talking about is how the Weasel, or Albert Arlington, knew Nikolai. He says this quote:
Nikolai. Why do I keep hearing that name?
And so that's extremely interesting from Mob of the Dead standpoint, is how would he ever know who Nikolai was? And at the time, I don't know if Treyarch really knew why they put this quote in. They just kind of put it in just to give us the idea that it's connected. But now that Black Ops 3 is released with all the connections from Mob of the Dead, we could kind of further our ideas of how this happened. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm sorry that I sound sick. I was at the dentist. My mouth was wide open, just like your mom last night. And dude, the dentist sneezed like, what? And my mouth was open. And he had that mask thing on. He was like kind of looking the other way, but he still sneezed, and I was like, with my mouth open, I'm like, brah, but like I couldn't say brah because my mouth was open, so I was like, ah. So I'm sick now, thanks dentist faggot. And also in the news, I hit 50,000 subscribers. That's awesome to me. So make sure you guys leave it down in the comment section below, or tweet me on my Twitter what I should do for 50,000 subscribers. So hopefully you guys enjoyed though. Leave a like if you guys do, and subscribe if you guys are new here. 500 likes is the goal. Let's try to hit it. That would be awesome. And share this video around to your friends and people that are interested in the zombie storyline. Help them understand more. So for you guys to know exactly how Arlington would possibly hear the name of Nikolai, you kind of have to have the idea of what Mob of the Dead is. Mob of the Dead is a purgatory-like state. It is basically, they're in purgatory or hell-like situation, but they can go from wherever they're at into purgatory mode. Purgatory is an intermediate state after physical death. It's where your soul lies before, if you kind of believe in that thing, before it determines where you either go to heaven or hell. But for the sake of the zombie storyline, that's not the case. It's just for a place that a soul rests after physical death. And so when you're in purgatory mode on Mob of the Dead, you enter into that intermediate state where you are after physical death. Your soul is somewhere else. And when you're in the Mob of the Dead purgatory mode, you can hear noises. You could hear the noises of different souls talking, screaming out. And in Black Ops 3, we are gathering the souls of our characters inside the summoning key. We don't know exactly what the summoning key is or where it is, what's inside it. We know that we could capture souls into it, but where do those souls go once they're inside the summoning key? Are they literally inside the sphere, or do they go somewhere else? Maybe this summoning key is a portal to purgatory mode or some kind of intermediate state after physical death. And what are we doing with the souls? We're capturing them. So for the only way that Arlington, in my eyes, the only way Arlington could have heard Nikolai's voice is once he is in purgatory mode, he heard Nikolai's soul scream out for help. Because we know, we haven't seen this yet, but we kind of get the idea that we're going to capture each individual character's soul inside the summoning key. We do not know if we get Nikolai's yet or not, but we kind of have the idea that we're going to get Takio and Nikolai. So maybe in Black Ops 3, since we kind of are going down that path of getting each soul inside the summoning key, maybe it's happened. Think of it like this: Mob of the Dead map isn't tied down by time, so anything that happens outside the universe is happening right now in Mob of the Dead's universe. So if in the Black Ops 3 timeline, if we're getting Nikolai in the future, it's happening right now in Mob of the Dead. So his soul, Nikolai's soul, if it is captured inside the summoning key, that is how Mob of the Dead's Weasel heard Nikolai is. Nikolai's soul is inside the summoning key. And it doesn't matter when we capture the soul in the Black Ops 3 universe, because it is already happened in the Mob of the Dead universe, because in purgatory mode, time is not a thing. Time is not present. Any time in the future is right now in purgatory mode. And that's really hard to understand, but I'll put it down on this line right here. Say this top line is all the events that's happening right now in the storyline for Black Ops 3. All of that timeline is happening in the same moment that Purgatory is taking place. So if Arlington heard NIKOLAI, it is happening in Purgatory right now as he was in Purgatory mode, but it hasn't happened yet in the Black Ops 3 zombie storyline. So hopefully you guys can explain that, and if you don't, then I'll probably answer you guys' comments in the comment section below. So if you guys have any questions, leave it down. This is how I believe Arlington kept on hearing his name, because you kind of hear how Weasel sounds. He says, why do I keep hearing that name? It's like NIKOLAI's name is going over and over again that he heard. He wasn't literally talking to NIKOLAI or had a conversation with him. He just heard his name. And so maybe NIKOLAI and maybe the original characters are crying out for help in this purgatory-like state because their souls are captured inside the summoning key. But that is just a theory, and that could definitely change, but that's just my interpretation on it. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Leave your guys' thoughts down in the comment section below. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and 500 likes is the goal. So anyways, subscribe if you guys are new here, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Goodbye.